So that's all I have. I'm so thankful to be able to present this to you guys. Again, this has been a culmination of knowledge that I'm ecstatic. This is probably one of the coolest things I've ever done besides drawing houses. But this is something I have been waiting to present. I've been so happy to do this. And so I do want to ask you, what questions do you have?
So this front part is super slick. What tools, if any, did you use to make it, or is this from scratch? Like, can you kind of take us into the code a little bit?
Yes, definitely. Okay, so let's start with these buttons. These buttons are what are, these are called slicers, right? If you've seen those options in Excel, you know that they are slicers. So I'm going to drop down pin that. And you'll notice that these are, you can select these, and the options, these are slicers, and what they do is they slice up your information compared to your pivot tables. And this is, I'm going to click on pivot tables, it's a mess. It's a mess, but bear with me. But it's not that bad, okay. So you can see where your information is at. So at the top you can notice that there's material selected, and then all of our other options are there as well. But you see how basic this looks, and this is fine, this is totally fine. But these are the elements that are used to pivot information upon what you select. I think that's kind of ironic that they named these elements this way. So you can pivot your information on these tables, pivot tables, and you can slice up your information via slicers. And when you implement a slicer, this is the kind of thing you're going to be given. And then you can format it to the way that you see fit based on how you want it to operate within your dashboard. Thank you for that question. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Awesome. Any other questions? Yes?
Can I get a copy of this?
Yes.
For my household budget.
Yes, and that's a good, thank you for bringing that up. So you can definitely use this for personal use as well. I do. This is the one I use for my personal expenses. So, thank you. Any other questions?
All right, let's thank our
All
speakers.
right.